The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems...
Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all...
Danny Crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance to go.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hold it, finds his man on the left.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Gives it on the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Using his legs, it's Berry. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They're going to run it. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready. He'll try the left side. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Got a man, it's Lee. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Looking downfield, it's Reed. That's caught, it's Lee. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's how you blow up the draw play. That's supposed to hit in between the tackles. But if you can force the ball carrier to bounce outside, you've got an opportunity to create a net.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal drive. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Plenty of points on the board early, and they've got it back, trailing by... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass, it's Reed. That's caught, it's Lee. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
A touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out.
Have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Rides the back on the option to give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He's got it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking for space, it's Lee. Running to Green. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off play action. With the catch, it's Brown. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He's done a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Lee. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Missouri will have to send out the punt. Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. They tried to catch him napping on that fake, but turns out they were wide awake. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all.
There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of... on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll pull it down and run. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. Wide open downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Here's a Heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Inside the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. To the air, it's Reed. Got his man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's first and 10. Motion from the wideout. Using his feet. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And they will score! Touchdown, Tiger!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Berry.
One of the things you love about the because not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Dropping back, it's Rivers. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sampson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They went for the big play. Did it ever pay off?
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll start this drive firing. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Pass interference, defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call, and everyone on the side breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tiger! He got away from the D. They had no shot at catching him.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And this one is perfect.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the move, it's Lee. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tigers have it with a first and 10. Might be calling a hot route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Good timing on the quick out. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looking for just one. Touchdown, Missouri! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On the ground, it's Barry. And some room to work. Breaks into the open on the left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge... by the running back.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Jukes his way for more. Picks up the first down, still moving. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off-play action on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Quarterback adapting. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
By the pass rush up front, 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
The old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Creates a little space. There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Razorbacks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Touchdown, Arkansas! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Get a hat trick of touchdowns as a Razorback running back, and they start bringing up names like Alex Collins and Madre Hill and Darren McFadden.
How unbelievable is that? Just to be mentioned with those kind of names, that shows you what kind of day this young man's having. Running the football with authority. Arkansas fans, I can promise you, are proud of this young man.
They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Looking for room, it's Coates. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's the give off the left side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. If we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Looking for a man. It's Rivers. It's complete to the right.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice move there. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A 1st down run in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Using the quick game. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. 2nd and short now after that completion. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go. So
makes the grab past the marker. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Reed. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now they regain the lead. That's the entire...